America, you have single-handedly changed the UK.
They can just go to a different state and have a holiday, whereas us in the UK, we live on a tiny little island.
The community, the food, just your lifestyle. It's actually so different from what us Brits actually thought the USA was like.
And I just feel like you get such a better quality of life. Like, we have some of the same things in the UK, but the weather's so bad.
A security guard on Fifth Avenue stopping a stranger just to compliment her smile. A woman in Pennsylvania who says she's already made best friends with every single driver who's passed her house. These aren't just nice moments. For a lot of these travelers, something about this country reached somewhere a lot deeper than they were prepared for. In this video, we're looking at the American moments, big and small, that left Europeans not just impressed, but genuinely changed. Let's get into it. Let's start with something simple. A walk down Fifth Avenue, nothing more.
I swear to God, Americans have the best compliments, always. I just walked into the church in the Fifth Avenue, and then the security guy comes up and he's like, oh, where did you get that from? And I thought he was actually asking about the jacket, and I'm like, sorry, what? He's like, the smile. And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, oh, thank you. It's because I'm so happy. He's like, keep it up. It makes you look even more beautiful. Like, I promise, like, anywhere in the world, there's people that is like so creative to say something beautiful, you know, because you can just say like, oh, you're beautiful or whatever, but you Americans are something else, and I love it.
Not her jacket, not her outfit, her smile. That's the kind of compliment that sticks with you. And speaking of things that stick with you, this next woman found herself falling in love with somewhere she never expected to. A quiet veranda in Pennsylvania.
I don't think I can ever go home because I'm best friends with every single person who's driven past us now. My favorite thing about America today is I am in Pennsylvania. I'm sitting on the veranda. I've got my coffee and my Kindle, and every single person who drives past waves at me. Every single person. It's the best thing I've ever experienced. I'm just sitting here and we wave and we become instant friends. And I think this is the place I was always born to live in, because what a thing. Might be one of the friendliest places I've ever been. And I don't think I can ever go home because I'm best friends with every single person who's driven past us now. Poor Josh is out fishing, enjoying his best rural man life. He's going to come home and I'm going to refuse to go back to Alabama. It's just so lovely. And that's one of my favorite things about America today.
Just sitting there, coffee in hand, and every single car that drives past waves at her, like she's lived there her whole life. It's such a small gesture, but she says it's genuinely one of the friendliest things she's ever experienced. And it's not just individual moments like this either. Some travelers say it's an entire way of life that's completely changed how they see the country.
We need to stop calling Americans uncultured just because they haven't left America. And now let me tell you for why. Because each state is like a different country, like a completely different country, with its own culture, with its own landscape, with its own feel. I have been traveling around America for a while now and have visited many different states, and they're honestly so unique in their own way. Everyone is like a different country in its own right. So we need to stop calling them uncultured, because there's no need for Americans to leave their country. They can just go to a different state and have a holiday, whereas us in the UK, we live on a tiny little island. And for us to have a different experience, we actually have to get on a plane and go to another country, whereas Americans can just hop in their car and drive a few hours in a different direction, and it will feel like they're in a completely different country, even different weather. Each state has its own unique weather.
His point is a fair one. In the UK, seeing somewhere new means getting on a plane. In America, it can mean driving a few hours in literally any direction. And that scale, that sense that this entire country is actually dozens of different experiences in one, kept coming up again and again with fans who traveled here for the World Cup.
Everyone from around the world is now traveling to America for the World Cup. And finally, you're all going to see what I've been saying about my experiences living in America firsthand. I'm going to come to America and see the size of America, how big everything is, portion sizes, road sizes, vehicle sizes. You're going to come to America and you're going to see the kindness and the politeness that Americans will show you as visitors. You're going to see the American flags everywhere, and I guarantee you're going to love it. You're going to come here and find a patriotism so infectious you have never felt anything like it. America is somewhere where I feel you have to visit or live to fully experience it. It's just a good time to see all these people from around the world now come to America for the World Cup and see it for themselves.
If you're enjoying seeing America through their eyes, this is exactly the kind of content we cover here. Go ahead and hit subscribe. There's plenty more of these reactions coming. For a lot of these fans, this World Cup wasn't just about football, it became something a lot more personal. This next traveler didn't just enjoy his trip, he says it genuinely changed his life.
I'm going to say it again. Thank you, USA. Thank you for the World Cup this year, because it has been amazing. As England's been kicked out the World Cup yesterday, it still doesn't have to end, guys. Like, coming to the USA as a Brit, I got to see so much about your country, your culture, the people, the heritage, the community, the food, just your lifestyle. It's actually so different from what us Brits actually thought the USA was like. And the thing is, I'm no expert and I'm no politician and I'm no flipping critique about the USA, but being a Brit, coming to the USA, I've seen it for my own eyes, and it has literally changed my life.
And he means that literally, because for him, this wasn't just about seeing another country, it was about finally understanding something he says the media back home never let him see clearly.
If I never came to the USA, I would have never known what it was like. I would have never ever seen what it was like, and I would have never experienced what it was like to be a Brit in the USA. So I'm just so grateful I got the chance to finally come to the USA and experience it, but especially the World Cup. The World Cup this year changed the USA for a lot of people. And what I noticed, a lot of people from Europe come to the USA, a lot of people from all around the world come to the USA for the World Cup, and not just my eyes, their eyes have been awakened, and we've actually seen how nice the USA is compared to what the media say about the USA.
He stops just short of getting into specifics there, but the message underneath it is clear. This trip didn't just meet his expectations, it completely rewrote them.
It's another story, guys. That is another story for another day. And I don't think you guys are ready for that. But getting back on track, I just want to say thank you, USA. Thank you for making us be welcomed. Thank you for the hospitality, and thank you for just being yourself, showing us Brits exactly how the USA is and how we should be treated. And that is what I love about the USA. You guys have literally changed my life and changed a lot of people's lives. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
He says he'll never forget how welcomed he felt, and that the version of America he saw firsthand was nothing like what he'd been told to expect. And it's not just the people leaving an impression. For some travelers, it's the lifestyle itself that's hard to walk away from.
Americans, you are so lucky. I have spent the weekend experiencing a tiny, tiny portion of what an American summer can look and feel like. And all I have to say is, wow. Like, you get the weather, there's so many things near us. We spent the night in the mountains, and then 20 minutes down the road, there's like a beach that goes into the mountains. And I just feel like you get such a better quality of life. Like, we have some of the same things in the UK, but the weather's so bad. And another thing that I find really cool is you don't have to pay to park here. So we've had like a free day out, whereas if you were going to majority of places like this in the UK, you'd have to pay to park. It wouldn't be expensive, but I just feel like you're so lucky to live here.
Mountains 1 minute, a beach 20 minutes down the road the next, and free parking on top of it. It's a small thing, but it says a lot about why so many of these travelers keep circling back to the same word, lucky. Not every takeaway from this trip was quite that reflective, though. Some travelers just came home with a suitcase full of snacks.
It's good to be back in Birmingham. Let me show you some more food I brought back from America. A bunch of you were like, don't bring ranch. It's too heavy. Bring the ranch packets. You were right. I got the ranch packets. I'm so excited. Only thing is, just add sour cream, it says. But you don't really have sour cream here. The closest equivalent in the UK to sour cream. I'm very curious, and I know you will know. taco seasoning. We've got Lori's fajitas. We've got McCormick enchilada sauce, Cholula brand chili garlic taco seasoning, and then Cholula brand original taco seasoning. Coming from Texas, we got some Bucky's treats. We've got praline pecans. God, so good. Look at the sugar on them. I can't wait. And then we've got some chamoy peach rings. I love chamoy. How to describe? Kind of like tagine, kind of. It's like dried fruit and chili powder. It's just an amazing spice to have on fruit. Hatch green chilies. It's both mild and hot. God, I can't wait to cook up some enchiladas or some tacos. I was like, oh, should I bring tortillas? I didn't though. Maybe next time. You're gonna laugh at me. I'm kind of scared to show you this one, but I did bring to England some tea. HEB brand, cucumber mint. I do really love it. It's got a very specific taste. Look, I drink a lot of British tea. I love it. I feel very weird bringing tea here, but we're gonna have some fun. And then last but not least, a very beloved hot sauce in Louisiana and the southeast coast of Texas. I do think they are national now, but Slap Ya Mama hot sauce, Cajun hot sauce. Doesn't get better than this, and you get to say the name.
Ranch packets, pecan pralines, chamoy, ranked and reviewed the second she got home. And she's not the only one bringing a piece of America back with her. Some Brits are apparently going even further, changing the way they cook entirely.
America, have you seen what you have done and are doing to Brits in your country? As you know, you have thousands of Brits in America right now for the World Cup. There are Brits saying they're going to bring seasoning home back to the UK to season the food. America, you have single-handedly changed the UK. No more salt and pepper for seasoning. It is time! America, look what you are doing! Thousands of Brits are seeing the light. The UK will now be baptized in seasoning.
From life-changing gratitude to a suitcase full of hot sauce, it's clear this trip left its mark in ways nobody quite expected. Some emotional, some just delicious. Let us know in the comments which moment from this video hit you the most, and we'll catch you in the next one.